This is the Fujifilm X-M5, the latest entry-level camera in the company's X series lineup. Despite being aimed at beginners, the X-M5 features the proven 4th generation 26 megapixel X-Trans APS-C sensor featured in the XS20, X100V and X-T4. Not only that, it uses the latest X processor 5. It's a combination that delivers speedy operation, up to 8 frames per second burst shooting, and AI-powered on-sensor phase detection autofocus. But the benefits don't stop there. The X-M5 offers up to DCI 4K 60p video with a crop. It's also the cheapest camera currently on the market to offer up to 6.2K 30p 422 10-bit open-gate video, albeit with a couple of caveats. There's no in-camera stabilization, no digital stabilization when recording in OpenGate, and a maximum recording time of 60 minutes when recording 4K video without Fujifilm's optional fan accessory. But still, it's impressive to see these high-level video specs at this price point. When shooting at lower resolutions, the X-M5 does offer digital image stabilization, which can anticipate walking motion and handheld shake. It performs well, but it works even better when you compare this camera with one of the company's lenses that offer optical stabilization. Measuring only 111.9mm across, the symmetrical design and trademark retro look of the camera is easy on the eye. And I like that there's still a decent amount of physical manual controls here, despite it being an entry model. The dedicated film sim dial on the left shoulder of the camera gives easy access to 20 of Fujifilm's classic looks, while the mode dial on the right does what mode dials do. You may have noticed the 4 holes on the top of the camera around its hot shoe. Those are for the X-M5's 3 microphone array that allows you to choose from where you want the audio to focus when capturing sound, the options being surround, front, back, or front and back. Despite its diminutive frame, the X-M5 features the familiar NP-W126 battery, the same one that's used in the X-T3, the X100V and the 6. It offers a rating of up to 440 frames in eco mode on a single charge, which is more than enough for a day's use. One UHS-1 SD card slot is also tucked inside the battery compartment door. In terms of ports, it features USB-C, which can be used for power and data transfer, as well as a micro HDMI slot for external monitoring. Surprisingly, there's a 3.5 external microphone/headphone socket which lives on the back of the camera. With video creators in mind, the X-M5 has a dedicated vlogging mode, which opens up a new UI that gives easy access to all the relevant settings. Additionally, the UI intuitively rotates on its 3-inch LCD touchscreen when shooting vertically. Convenient. Some of the settings I like include the ability to select 15, 30 and 60-second recording times with a 9x16 frame marker for short clips. The handy product priority mode, introduced for the XS20, which intelligently switches focus to items held up in front of the camera, is included too. Features like these reduce some of the complexity of making short-form content for social media. I had a brief hands-on with a pre-production model, with final build quality but not final firmware, so I can't completely comment on image quality or even, how it handled. However, as I said in the opening, this camera uses a tried and tested 26 megapixel sensor and the latest processor from Fujifilm, so it wouldn't be a stretch to say that this camera will deliver stunning images and impressive video. The camera is a great entry point for people who have fallen in love with Fujifilm's film simulation offerings, and it's designed for capturing video content for social media, making it an excellent choice for creators who just want better quality than you get out of a smartphone, with little hassle. Although some particularly photocentric people may find the lack of in-body stabilization and no viewfinder off-putting. However, there has to be some trade-off to deliver all of the features that the X-M5 has in a pocketable body which only weighs 355 grams. The Fujifilm X-M5 can be picked up from mid-November for under £800 or $800 US, body only. It can also be bought as part of a kit paired with the XC 15-45mm lens for £899 including VAT.